The war.
There is no ceiling, there is no door, there is no limit, there is only what you go for. There is no ceiling, there is no door, there is no limit, there is only what you go for. Globalization. Globalization is the realization of a new way to finally suck the African continent dry. That's why I deny this concept of a global economy that says, here, have democracy, tune into DSTV and learn how we are living. This system is not giving me the tools I need to learn. Globalization is the new colonization. Without the whips and chains, but it does increase the gains of the people that once made us slaves. So easily we have forgotten what the martyrs were fighting for. Globalization, let me give you a clear demonstration. Let's make the world a community. Let's say 8 families, very different realities. The Smiths live in a mansion. Their eye is on expansion. The Joneses are similar, their income a little smaller, but they can still afford a helper or maid, as they choose to call her. Agnes, who is actually mama to some, she's from the other side of town. Her and her husband Sipho and another family from next door, they wash and clean the floors, never getting a little more. They are known as cheap laborers, always running away from creditors. No, let me not confuse you with metaphors. They owe Mr. Smith, who now controls them with what he pretends to give for free. While they provide the resources, work harder than donkeys or horses, they still receive a low-end income. At the end of the month, it is rare that they will have some left. And then we have the Nzepes, who enjoy the fruits, the apples and pears of triple BEE. You see, they jumped on the gravy plane, they never complained because they live their lives easy. This small fraction, they are the distraction because they project democracy and not the destruction that they are now too constructing. This educated lucky few, among the easy things they do is create policies that are supposed to mend realities that they don't even experience. Are you getting a close look at this global scene? It's a little obscene, so I have the Smith and Jones family that are living it up easy, the Satola and Lehodi family that can't afford Model C, and then I have the Ntsepes that are rolling, living high, living triple BEE. That's only 5 in our global community. The other 3, they make the majority. You see, they join the Satola and Lehodi family because globalization feeds on people that work cheaply. Globalization, it doesn't matter how you say it. It has no interest in my land's success. So globalization, take your ideas and policies and implement them where you created this crazy idea. Dinesinququ ngela tyala elicinyiweyo. Ela tyala alicimekanga. Ngo-1994 salicima ityala lamabhulu emaphepheni asepalamente. Kwathiwa, xolelani abacindezeli benu. Kwathiwa, libalani intlungu enizivileyo. Amaqhawe afileyo kwathiwa masiwalibaleni. Kanti lo mthwalo onzima bebesithi suthini na? Savuma singabantu. Sacula democracy. Savuma sacula. Saphiwa ke ipolisi. Cha ke sinesinququ ngaphakathi. Uxolo alufumaneki. Sinesinququ ngelatyala elicinyiweyo. ela tyala alicimekanga. Ingxaki ke ngetyala elingacimekanga yile nto yokuthi eli tyala lityala amanye amatyala. Izindlu ezithenjisiweyo ezingade zibonakale kumtyalo wela tyala engacimekanga. Amawaka nezinkulungwana zamarandi, amamiliyoni namabhiliyoni atyiweyo kumtyalo wela tyala elingacimekanga. Abelungu abengakwazi uthetha ngamagama amahle ebantwini abamnyama kumtyalo wela tyala elingacimekanga. Ndinesingqurhu bantu bakuthi, ndinesingqurhu ngaphakathi, ndinesingqurhu ngela tyala elicimiweyo, ela tyala alicimekanga. They said, little girl, because you lived in a big world and made it seem so little, made it seem so easy. You faced challenges head on and cried when you were alone. You challenged the youth with the truth, retaining your innocence in a world of malice. Little girl, you saw the solutions, made resolutions, decided not to sell out in a world that's all about what you can gain. You still maintain honesty is worth the pain. It's worth the pain. They said, little girl, because you were young, look at what you have become. Never letting your insecurities stop you changing people's realities. Yes, you little girl. You saw through your big eyes, looked beyond the lies and grew. Yes, you made your mistakes. You didn't let them take your drive from you. You continued to do all you could. This is definitely what you should have been. Little girl, speak. You are not as meek as you may believe. You didn't conceive that your hands could change the very formations of sand. What you have done is grand. It's almost monumental. Sometimes little can be instrumental to change. Yes, you little girl, you had your difficulties, your own realities, and you faced them. You let yourself learn. You didn't concern yourself with the repercussions. On the brink of destruction, you survive. You realize you were seen as a little girl, but in your mind, you stuck to honesty, didn't change your mentality. And that's why you are. And that's why you are. And that's why you are.
When you preserve your language, do you remember there is blood in your alphabet? Do you wipe your mouth when you speak? Do you need a noose to make the letters O and D? Wow, when you preserve your language. Do you remember there is blood in your alphabet? Do you wipe your mouth when you speak? Do you need a noose to make the letters O and P, because D has always been for us dogs the power of white chalk on black boards turns our pain into silent letters. You don't pronounce it, but you see it is there. When I was learning to speak like them, my teacher said, M is for monkey. I never knew that monkey was for me. That O is for an ocean tied with a noose, that classrooms are a lesson on drowning when they do not teach you to swim in your own language in preschool. I needed to know how to urinate in English with a mouth full of bladder pressed to my kindergarten knees when I colored the sky in green. She took me outside to prove that it even looks blue in her eyes. I didn't have the vowels to say. We don't keep blue eyes at home. The grass is greener on your side and I need to pee in my mother tongue. But now that I can finally speak like them. I am done holding myself.
Let's go.
On teaching men how to behave. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, stop. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, stop. Whose job is it to teach the men that no grows its own body? The body is a language curling its tongue, refusing to be touched in alphabets. Alpha males become illiterate. Our bodies become a comprehension test. Answer yes if she said no. When we say no, we are reminded that they are illiterate. They don't know how to read a body refusing to be touched. When black men want to come, they come to fight for their freedom of expression. Black men want to come to fight for land without returning women's bodies from the places where they have stolen us. They want the land of their forefathers while turning our mothers into ancestors, and we watch over them, even if it kills us. I am concerned that when this land returns, we will be buried in it first. We will be dead and they will still be illiterate. The we are coming for everything requires us to come for black men first. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, stop.
Hello everybody, my name is Aminos Umfo. I'm a poet. I'm from South Africa in a section called West Rand, which is of course Swaneville. So I'm going to do a poem. Andazi nokuba niyayibona niyayiqonda lomba walomhlaba ezinkokheli ziyangqala umkuhloleng ma Africa mudimu wa dichaba kiseu sichaba sitshwere ditaba dear leaders from generation to generation ba bona the change of well-being. Even if the soil changes through erosion, you stand still. Ballot papers gave an understanding, now one can reason with an X. Look at the economic matters that you dealt with, statistics of promises, look at them. People were undressed their culture, they were standing there like sculptures. Years passed by, but you gave them hope to restore their dignity with pride, of course. Babuyisele ekhaya siyabadinga sizamile ukubiza inyanga nabefundisi bazosiza. We are in search for our beloved ones. Timakatala msaveni tivavisa mbilu kahle kahle nyemani ukugcwela sho. Babuyisele ekhaya siyabadinga sizamile ukubiza inyanga nabefundisi bazosiza. We are in search for our beloved ones kahle kahle eloludaba lingcolisa isizwe mtalimtu khawuqondise inzalo ziyakhutshusana lubulawa zimeko zezigqibo zakho khawuke usukume mntu uthatha inxaso kulamakhaya ahlukeneyo akusathethwa nezinyanya kuthiwa bubomo buphambeneyo ze neligazi lichitheke kwezo ntsuku umhlaba uyakuzala izidumbu kukho olusuku heritage kanti amasiko wethu siwakhunjuzwa kuba kutheni siphila phansi kolawulo lusiphatheleni luxinzelelo yinkululeko yayibhalwe phikawuke usukume mntu uthatha izixhobo ungqala emfazweni ngamabhinqa oko ilemeko semathangeni soloko ndoda uyazinyanzela sisandla uyasibeka jonga amabala wasancokolo mabona kude basivezela ubomo singazange sabuqonda. My heritage, my culture. I give thanks to the leaders who fought for it, the society that is embracing it. Let's now take it back to the beginning. They are saying this and that about beard. What should I say about you, dear dad? Your resemblance is here, yet you ain't here, never was there. Your injection of mistrust kept here till I trust their flaws. Now I see fathers turning tunes, jamming on mothers. Children, welcome to the dance floor. This music parents are playing, we get crying for long. Call animations after all. What did you do? What went wrong? Say your words. Her words is, you could not be a father. That's not true. You turned your back because you did not know how it is to have a womb. Could it be commitment that you did not afford? She made it so expensive, expressing how intense it was for me to build inside of her. Crawl, crackle, humankind. Mommy loves you, but where is daddy? No, just get ready. Never allow yourself to be angry, especially when your bold become bold. Brave you are as you wipe the past, blink in time. Fathers, say your mind. Tell me, what is a man? What makes a man? Because who is also a man that will tell you during labor it is never easy to even say goodbye to a house with the mother. Children, they wonder how to adjust to this yard, how to differentiate between primary and secondary. Welcome to university. There they are in the making. Remember, it's the universe that we are citing. Lay low, try not to slay dope. Be a queen to success. Use stairs as knowledge. Remember, life has skills. Orientation cannot be fair. Thank you to fathers who stand still till the sunset. Your sons and daughters are strong, I take that. Mountains grow old. Clouds are even coming close. Ears, eyes, tell headlines. Men are trash. Mothers can do anything for cash. While fathers keep on digging, it does not matter the society. It is a common domain, leaving small holes to see what's coming. Fathers, can you recall the day you were coming to check if Mother Nature is still coping? Fathers could not understand until mothers took him for a stand for child maintenance. Get your child in underwear. No, it is your love they are longing for. Before this child starts sick for finance, selling bodies, leaving other families looking for coffins. Behind bars, all is reflection. Streets have turned home for confession that Genesis is not the start of everything. Can you hear? Hearts are broken. Can you see the tears? Pieces of tears are flowing. Look, infections as they blow. Mothers, what did you do? We do not know. Bones are broken at an early age. We cannot even get old. Fathers, please say your mind.
Hi, I am Nobuhle Mdota and I am a poet. This country is a liar. It only gives rain. Clouds of red rain pouring down our vulnerable bodies, flowing down our menstrual spine of memories, warm and clotted with secrecy and corruption. A graveyard of broken bones of our parents' backs in the closet, like skeletons of this democracy. They enjoy how our throats bleed and our mouths are torn open. They want to watch more of how we scream until our lungs leaves us. They enjoy us screaming until our lungs leaves us. They want us naked, with our breasts as heavy as the depth of this country, our blackness exposed out in the open. They want us on our knees, begging for mercy, exchanging our authenticity for mediocrity. They do not want to see us happy, because a black woman happy is a curse, a dark cloud, a bad odor that cannot be eliminated. And then they steal the prayers out of the throats of our parents, prayers in their home language to keep us safe. The sparkles in our champagne makes us burp reckless decisions. The nightlife creeps up, chews us, and spits back a vague idea of what we used to be. We do not know who we are, a hangover full of promises that will never go back again. But whenever the sun sets, it's like a magnet. We do not know who we are. Our parents' pillows soak in tears while our bodies soak in sperms. The city masquerades itself as job opportunities. The interviews gets physical. Our bodies become CVs, open for any position. We do not know who we are. We flush down our problems with alcohol, hoping they'd be diced into pieces with our conscience. We do not know who we are. We swing between sober and drunk, having every single vision in third dimension. We knock on doors, hoping they'd open. We sketch business plans. We make promises that we tie to smoke. We do not know who we are. We are hollow bodies in designer clothes, nothing but brand. We hide behind it, hoping people would not hear the echoes our body makes, waves of emptiness. We do not know who we are.
Off the wall.
Hi, my name is Hope Nichibambe. I am a storyteller. Photographs in the rain. My father's sister bursts into tears after my father dies. I think she's being dramatic. I do not understand why she weeps. My mother's eyes have become heavy. Her heart is realizing head, old head. I am reading my mother a scripture by his bedside. She wants to see me strong. Dead men don't know how to soothe the pain in the hearts of women they wounded while they lived. Outside, a dog is chewing bones from a meat that was badly cooked by a stranger who came to our house to watch us cry. My siblings will return home on Thursday. When they return, my aunt will have war ready to greet them at the door. My father's other women come demanding petty money and expecting my siblings and I to love their children. We are not at home. We have never been at home. My father drank the bottle and the liquor in it, but his chest had broken things way before then. No one speaks of the past in my house. Even the war and pain at hand is not spoken of. My mother's house is a tired wall, exhausted from keeping everyone's secrets, even mine. The pastor comes to say prayers with us. He says that God is closer to the brokenhearted. It has me thinking, I suppose he has been close my entire childhood. But why haven't I felt him? When the pastor lives, my hands fall into sin, and even though I know it's wrong, I find myself embracing it and simultaneously strangling the life out of my spirit. Before long, I learn that I am no better than my father was. I am wondering if someone can pull me out of this. But no one knows the mud I have gotten myself into, or how deeply drenched I am into it. But isn't that what grief does? Make us forget that we are not the only ones drowning, not the only ones unimpressed with life. Oh God, in this moment, where is God in this moment? But He is there. He is always there. It is not the presence of God that heals us. Instead, it is our awareness of the presence of God. Mabari-bari ari otua. Mabari-bari ari omurwa. Mabari-bari ari ovalelwa busiku. Mara obva lichicha. Ufi msadzi angovula mlandu. Uruya mufuna. Orianga dobi. Orudo shanduka. Makazi wao barindi mabari-bari. Bezote azongoiteya ndi mabari-bari. Mabari-bari ari ozwimba. Mabari-bari ari achakona no ima. Upfindi musadzi wa tabero. Upfindi musadzi wa lutendo. Bafunzi wao barindi mabari-bari. Benone mitani yote una taizo. Zote ndi mabari-bari.